Hello Pisces, thank you for joining me for your tarot overview for the month of May. As always, please only take the messages that are meant for you and leave what isn't yours for someone else to enjoy. I don't know if you caught that there, I was trying to suppress a hiccup. Right, so you've got a lot of cards that have just come out. Let me just make some room. Right, okay, the Celestial Owl's Gaze. Okay, so this one says, look beyond the surface to understand deeper truths, pay attention to underlying patterns and hidden meanings in your experiences. This will help you make more informed decisions. So with this one, the owl, obviously that's a message of your own spirituality, the trust that you have in your own intuition. It's spiritual messengers as well. And the owl, it also has a very unique perspective on everything because of the way that it can like swivel its head and stuff, okay? So this is indicating for you to find, it's almost like it's saying find the deeper meanings, find the hidden meanings to understand the deeper truths. It feels very, very spiritual to me. So this might well be the month, Pisces, I nearly said Aries then. This might be the month, Pisces, where you're seeing a lot of like signs and synchronicities and having quite sort of intense dreams as well that you're able to remember. Okay, this is indicating that that's all Spirit's way of communicating to you, of sending you messages, okay? Possible warnings also with it being owl, because this is a very protective energy, okay? They do symbolize spiritual protection. So yeah, I would say with this one for you to definitely keep an open mind, okay? So I'm going to put that one there. And then you've got the Radiant Butterfly. Celebrate your personal growth. Reflect on how far you've come and acknowledge your achievements. Use this self-recognition as motivation to keep evolving. So you're receiving a... it's almost like you're receiving spiritual kudos here, Pisces. I apologise if you can hear that scratching in the background. It's one of the cats. She's just getting comfortable. They're obsessed with cardboard boxes at the moment. And she likes digging in the bottom of it and then doing a big circle and then finally settling down. She's a lot like a little puppy dog, that one. Right, so spiritual kudos. Okay. You could be feeling tired. You could be feeling a bit drained, right? This is Spirit's gentle nudge to say, Pisces, keep going. Keep going. You're doing really, really well. You have to keep going with the Radiant Butterfly. That indicates that you've done a lot of work on changing yourself. You've done a lot of work on your own personal growth. And again, that could be why you're feeling particularly tired at the moment. So yeah, give yourself breaks where needed, okay? Don't push yourself. If you're not feeling it, don't push yourself, because that's just going to make that tiredness feel even worse. But sort of use that wind down time as an opportunity for you to reflect on everything that you have overcome and to give yourself that pat on the back, okay? The Radiant Peacock's display. Showcase your talents and achievements with confidence. Yes, this one's saying, look, there's no shame in you blowing your own horn once in a while, okay? You've got to showcase your talents. It's time for you to really put your best foot forward, right? Show the world what it is that you're made of. Share your successes and skills with pride. Your visibility will open doors to new opportunities and recognition. Yeah, so it's very possible that this month, Pisces, you're being recognized by others for something that you're doing. Okay, something that you're contributing to the rest of your community. You're being acknowledged here for this. So with that energy of tiredness that was coming through. There might well be an issue that crops up here, Pisces, to do with imposter syndrome. So again, like, never be afraid to showcase your own skills, your own talents, okay? This could be, maybe there's an important job interview this month, okay? Again, never be afraid to big yourself up, to sell yourself, as it were, okay? Blow your own horn. The Enchanted Fox's Trail. Follow your passions with enthusiasm. Pursue activities that excite and energize you. Yeah, there you go. Let your interests guide your actions and decisions for a more fulfilling life. Okay. Foxes, they are creatures of habit, but they are also creatures of opportunity. Okay, opportunists, 100%. In its negative aspects, it would be greedy and wasteful. But this came out in the upright position, so it's a positive opportunity this month, Pisces, where you are going to have an opportunity to showcase yourself, or showcase your work, or showcase your ideas to someone, okay? Find investors, that sort of thing. Find people who are going to back you up and support you. This is absolutely going to be your month for all of that, okay? If you're looking at buying a home and needing a mortgage or anything like that, again, really, really positive month to do that, okay? If you're needing a new job or a pay rise, or if you're putting yourself forward for a promotion, any of that, okay, it all looks absolutely like, almost like the stars are aligned in your favor here, okay? So yeah, take those opportunities as and when they come. Don't miss any opportunities this month, Pisces. So any feelings of imposter syndrome, again, quickly get back on top of that, okay? Follow your passions with enthusiasm. That's going to help reinvigorate you, make you feel more energized, especially for those who have been struggling with feeling tired, okay? And that tiredness, it's an emotional tiredness, okay? Right, so let's take a look at your rune message. We're also going to take a healing crystal, and then I'll pull intuitive messages. We're going to have 2 oracle decks, but one card from each oracle deck, and then clarify everything with tarot, okay? And then hopefully we're going to have a crystal clear picture of everything that's going on for you. Again, more protection here, okay, straight away with algaes. Sanctity, blessing, assistance, and protection. The most protective rune of them all, in my opinion. Algaes, it is specific and it is divine protection. And when you combine that with the owl message that you have, yeah, you're definitely on the right path. Okay, you are being spiritually protected here. There has been a huge issue over the past couple of years with like spiritual attacks and that sort of thing. You know, there has been a lot of bullshit that's been going on. So you're being protected from these spiritual attacks, okay? You've got Lauges. That one is emotions. It means law. What is set, what is in place, what is law. It can also be emotions, okay? It says intuition, uncertainty, flexible, and emotional. Lauges, I feel that this indicates positive karma that you're going to be able to take advantage of. Now, when this comes in this month, Pisces, you might not fully know how you feel about that, okay? Because there is a message here of change with this radiant butterfly, and you could well be at the stage of your life at the moment where you like things to be fixed, you like things to be settled, don't like uncertainty at this particular stage in your life. So you might not know entirely how you feel about these changes that's coming in for you, these opportunities. I can tell you it is positive, okay? It feels like something's long overdue, like there's positive karma, these opportunities that you're going to be able to take advantage of. I feel that it's very much long overdue. I feel that for a while you've not necessarily been receiving what you should have been. Okay, so for example, let's pretend you work for a corporation and they've refused for many, many years to give their workers pay rises, right? That's not right. That's not fair. It's completely and absolutely unacceptable, and everyone knows it is, because they've been giving themselves the bonuses, but they're not appreciating the fact that they wouldn't have any income at all if it weren't for everyone else doing all the hard work, right? That's this energy that's associated with this. Something that is long overdue to come in for you, Pisces, is coming in, and you're going to be like, I don't know how to feel about that, because I've been wanting it for so long, I've been working towards it for so long, needing it for so long, and now it's here. You might feel a little bit, I don't know, maybe like there's a trick here or something. Like, I'm not feeling that you're going to necessarily trust this opportunity or whatever this is that's coming in for you, Pisces. I feel that you're going to be quite suspicious of it, and Spirit's telling you you're safe. Okay, you can trust this. You're absolutely safe. Like, we've got your back. This is good. This is positive. You necessarily need to be suspicious of this, okay? It's not a trick at all. So again, with Laugas, that can also indicate fertility. Okay, so and all the words that go along with the message of fertility is growth, abundance, things progressing, things moving, right? Because it's not a puddle, it's an actual lake there, that there is movement there are ripples there, okay, which indicates that there are things going on beneath the surface or beyond the veil, right, that you don't necessarily know about. All right, there's a message here also of some sort of renewal, and that could be to your own energy levels, your own vitality. And then you've got Svartalheim or Svartalheimir, okay? This one, it says diligence, birth, wonders, and foundation. So this one loosely translates to low fields or dark fields. It's basically the home of the dark elves, which would have been like the dwarves. Okay. It means hard work, craftsmanship. I want to say perfectionism also. So when I combine these three together, you have got very high standards, as you should have, right? Everything you do, you put your heart and your soul into it, with Laugas being here. You never put anything out there that is of low quality or low standard. The words "that will do" doesn't vibe with you, or at least it doesn't vibe with you this month, because "that will do" will in fact not do, right? So this, I feel, this could be you either setting yourself a new level of standards, or you're quite possibly holding someone accountable here as well. And again, this could be a situation with your job, work, career, whatever. It's about you not falling into that trap of cutting corners and that'll do. It's you getting noticed for very high standards, very high quality of work, and you getting rightfully noticed for that. And I do feel for some Pisces, you're being offered some sort of managerial role here with these 3 cards coming out. Okay, and again, I definitely do feel that it's long overdue, right? If you're currently self-employed, then this is literally your business growing from strength to strength, and then you've got additional protections coming in to protect yourself and to protect your business. And then anyone who is currently unemployed but looking for work, you're definitely going to find a really good job here. And for anyone who's retired, then this is you, I feel, joining a new club here of like-minded individuals and creating some sort of community project within a group of people that's going to help to provide for others and to uplift other people out of their own crappy circumstances. Okay, because there's definitely a lot of protection here. I mean, that word foundation, right? Foundation. We all need a firm foundation of which we can build upon, right? Building blocks for the future. There's definitely the start of something really important this month that's putting those building blocks in place for the future or for the future generations. So again, you've got to use your discernment, okay? Not everything's going to resonate for everyone, or things are going to resonate differently for different people. So that's where your discernment comes into play, okay? I can only read the strongest overall energy. I'm not going to be able to give pinpoint, accurate, specific details, names, social security numbers, that sort of thing. Okay, I'm not here for that. I can't do that. So discernment, right? Okay, it's just in case anyone goes, oh, why is it so vague? Well, it kind of has to be. It's a general read, right? Healing crystal. Labradorite. Beautiful. That's what it looks like. It says Labradorite is a feldspar mineral first discovered in Canada's frozen north. The stone seems to hold the light of the aurora borealis within it. This slightly psychedelic iridescent dance is known quite appropriately as Labradorescence. Who needs it? Adventurers exploring far-off lands, places alchemical, spiritual, artistic and dreamy. And look, any Pisces. Apparently Pisces, Labradorite is one of your stones anyway. Where to put it? Wherever you cast your spells. When to use it? When you've lost your faith in magic. Yeah, when you're feeling tired. The world is a weird, wonderful, whimsical, watery rock hurtling through space, and you're on it. And that makes you special. Gaze into Labradorite and delight in that. Yeah, and then your positive affirmation here is to protect your magic. Yeah. So again, another protective element that is coming in for you. Okay. So when you've lost your faith in magic, yeah, that can indicate that you might have lost hope for something, or you're losing hope for something. Spirit's giving you a gentle nudge here, for certain. Spirit's telling you, don't lose hope, Pisces. Don't lose hope. Right, let's get some intuitive messages for you. Can we have... Thank you. It was nice and quick. I didn't even have to complete the question. I like it. Right, adjacent possibilities, yeah. Doorways and possibilities opening up every turn, at every turn. It literally says many unconsidered options. So what is it that you haven't fully considered? Or what more recently was seemingly taken right off the table? Whatever that was, it's being put back on the table. Okay. Force of habit is keeping you stuck and unaware of potentially happier and healthier options. So are you stuck in the status quo? Are you stuck in a situation that isn't serving you, where you're not feeling like it's growing, or you're not feeling like you're growing within that particular area, well, then it's time for you to find a different area, find a different environment, if you will. Okay, there are many adjacent possibilities. You have another card to go with this one for Pisces, please. What else for Pisces? See, with this, I'm getting the impression that most Pisces just assumed, well, you know, this is the way that things are right now, and it's forever going to be this way. And then it's like the more that they're telling themselves that, the more almost depressed they feel, actually. Yeah, go the distance. So you got number 24 and 47 for anyone who does numerology. I don't do numerology. Go the distance. Endurance, strength, the long haul. Think long term. Do not fear the occasional obstacle. Harmony and dedication. Yeah. So they say literally, like, anything and anyone is going to have their problems, right? It's pretty much inevitable. This one's saying when problems are in front of you this month, Pisces, you can literally leap over them. Okay, go the distance. They're saying for you to keep focused on the bigger picture of whatever this is that you're trying to achieve or attain. Keep that goal in your mind. Okay, remain focused on the bigger picture. And then any issues, or maybe even any deviations that you might have to take in order to get to your goals, it's going to be like, it's going to feel minor. Okay. But if you're too heavily fixated on the issues and the problems that are in front of you, then it's basically going to magnify them and make it feel like just everything's shit and everything's impossible, right? And Spirit's telling you, actually, Pisces, you can maneuver your way around problems. Okay, again, think about your fish symbol and how they maneuver their way around. Okay, slippery fish. Yeah, they're saying, look, there isn't really much of anything that's actually stopping you. Okay. Let's start clarifying this energy. This is adjacent possibilities for Pisces, please. The many unconsidered options. So basically, Pisces, if you're wanting to change something up, then this month, the month of May, is definitely a very good month to do that. Okay, you've got the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Coins that's coming out to clarify adjacent possibilities. Again, that could be about your earning potential. Okay, even if you are currently retired, then this could be like a top-up to your current finances. It's all about nurturing, being practical, being sensible, having good business sense. This can indicate a working parent as well. So maybe someone's trying to get back to work here. Again, it all tells me that you're going to manage everything brilliantly. Right? And for those who already have been doing it, then you have been managing it already brilliantly. I feel definitely opportunities for your business, for your work. You have another card for this, please. Queen of Pentacles, that's long-term success. So by you making a change this month, Pisces, it's pretty much guaranteed long-term success. Because Queen of Pentacles is all about that long-term. It's also a message of you having enough, you being enough. It's about being able to sustain yourself, having enough to be able to sustain yourself and your family if you have one. Okay, that's all Queen of Pentacles energy. You have another card for this, please? Good, thank you. That was a really subtle jump. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. It could be a romantic offer in here for some. Obviously, it's not going to resonate for all. There could be. Because this is associated with creativity and romance. Okay, it's a very charming, imaginative energy. It's very graceful, artistic, and tactful. Okay. I feel with this combination, Pisces, that you're going to have an opportunity this month to earn either extra finances or earn a living doing something that is very close to your heart, doing something that's very creative. Okay, I mean, that combination there really is the message of beauty. Okay. Compassion also. This one has boundaries. Okay, so it's sort of taking on other people's opinions, listening to criticisms without internalizing it or being offended by it. It's respectful of the opinions of others. I'm seeing this combination as you've not been putting yourself in the spotlight the way that you should have been before now, because there was always this niggle about, well, what would other people think of me or of my artwork or whatever this is that you're trying to put out into the public. You hadn't done it before now because there was always that worry of like you being dragged down, of you being trolled or anything like that. Okay, Spirit's saying here for you to do it regardless. Okay, do it regardless, and make sure that you do it this month. Okay. Adjacent possibilities. Yeah. I feel, now that I'm looking at these three, I feel that some of our Pisces have been keeping a talent or a skill hidden when it really needs to be put out there instead of being hidden. Let's just go the distance for Pisces. In it for the long haul. Do not fear the occasional obstacle. Whoa. Yeah. See, look at this. The Eight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles being the counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles. You've got two of the same suit here. Go the distance. If you do have a significant other, then it indicates that that relationship is definitely growing a level this month. Okay, we've got someone here that's basically trying to think, well, what is the right thing to do here? Someone's trying to figure out, how can I show this other person that I am serious about them, that I am here for the long haul, and that I do want to be a provider and support them, right? So we've got someone thinking that, and then we've got Pisces, you're probably finding some sort of business partner here, okay, where this message is not about romance. Then you will be finding a business partner or an investor. Okay, you've got someone here that's wanting to invest either in you and in the relationship with you or the business that you have, but they're thinking, it is like they're trying to strategize, well, what is the best way of doing this? Okay, so again, That this is absolutely going to be the right month for you guys for finding business partners, launching a business, getting investors, getting mortgages, that sort of thing, okay? Settling on a date to get married here, potentially. Asking someone, will you marry me? I mean, all of that, it looks very, very positive for this month. Yeah, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. New hope. There's that hope that you've been missing out on there, Pisces. It is awful when a person feels like they've lost all hope for the future. And again, there's been a lot of that that's been going on lately, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't completely live under a fucking rock, right? I know what the situations are like out there, right? When someone has felt like they have lost all hope for the future, it spirals, right? So for a while, you felt yourself almost free-falling because you'd spiraled that much. And this month is going to be the month where you're having that renewed hope, right? And then all of a sudden you're going to catch yourself thinking in your head, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you'll be like, oh, wow, I haven't made plans in such a long time, right? Because this is associated with inspiration, where it's not about sexual energies. And I don't feel that it's related to sexual energies. I feel that this is more about your spark for life, your inspiration, right? All of a sudden you're going to catch yourself with so many ideas, right? Wanting to attempt to do so many different new things here as well. And then it's almost like you kind of take yourself aback a bit and go, wow, I haven't felt this hopeful about my future in such and such a time, right? And it could be years for some of you, for others it's going to be months, okay? But the point is, there's this renewed sense of hope. And that's so, so, so important. Because it's a starting point for something new here, and that's your overall energy for this month. This month is proper being viewed as the starting point for something new, the starting point to start doing those changes that are necessary in order for you to start building up this life with this foundation that you want to live, not one that you feel that you've been forced to live, but rather a life that is of your own creation. Okay, so that's a really powerful energy to be coming from the certain. Right, so let's get you a healing message. You have a healing message for Pisces, please. Interesting. I deserve to receive and give love. Yes. Yeah. You're understanding that this month. And that's exactly why there's more of a sense of free flowing to this month. Right, number 34. Oh, a little bit of a scratchy voice there. Number 34. Okay. The heart chakra is the fourth chakra in the midpoint between the root and the crown chakras. It's basically the middle of your chest. This symbolizes the union of heaven and earth, above and below, the divinity and the embodied being. The heart opens up the gateway of divine love and wisdom, and through it we can express our truth. When this chakra is balanced and open, we're in a flow of love, giving and receiving, and we feel and offer unconditional acceptance and faith. The heart chakra is associated with the color green, and hence it being in nature, eating greens and chanting the mantra. Also connect to your love for a parent, a child, or anyone else, and bathe in that loving feeling. Yeah. A healed heart helps you to evolve up and down along the chakras, grounding you as well as opening you for divine guidance and love. You could try this exercise for as long as you feel comfortable, either daily or weekly, and start noticing how this creates change within you and around you. So basically they're saying, Pisces, to see if you can make heart healing your priority this month, okay? You could sit in a comfortable position, focus on your breathing through your nose, and still your thoughts. Start focusing on the middle of your chest and your heart space. Breathe energy from the earth into your heart and imagine it expanding and becoming illuminated. And do this for a few breaths. Then start focusing on breathing in the energy from the universe and letting your heart expand. After a while, when you're ready, start breathing in from the universe and earth simultaneously, visualizing a sphere of light in your heart center. As your heart expands, affirm that you're opening your heart to love and healing. And the symbols are Glastonbury Tor, which they're saying is the heart chakra of the earth. Okay. For anyone who, they feel that, what, meditation just doesn't work for me, that's fine. There's another way you could do it, and that's showing love, care, compassion, patience, and understanding towards yourself. Okay. And then naturally, you're going to be able to afford that for others. Okay, that's another way that you can help heal the heart center. Right, so let's pull you a card from one of my sarcastic decks. Again, I do have to warn, if anyone's sensitive about swearing, then you just don't have to listen, okay? This is just a bit of light-hearted fun at the end of your reading, because I much prefer closing out the reads on more of a high note. Okay, right. Ooh, it's the fucked up ferret. If we never fucked up and never ever made a bad decision, then we would never grow. Did you fuck up big time, or maybe someone fucked your shit up? Well, fuck ups, my friend, are an essential part of life. They hurt like crazy, but they push you to your limits to find your strengths, and they quite literally change your life. A bit like a zombie apocalypse, yeah. Someone has made mistakes, okay? Could be you, could be another individual that hurt you, right? Again, take it as it resonates, but it's saying here, look, if we were never to make any mistakes, then we would just never grow. And also, here's the thing as well, Pisces, because a message of perfectionism did come out of your reading. If you're expecting yourself to be 100% perfect 100% of the time, then you're holding yourself up to a faulty standard that quite simply doesn't exist. And you could be coming down hard on yourself every time you do make a mistake. And Spirit's saying here, make mistakes, make lots of them, because that's how we grow and that's how we evolve. Okay, we're supposed to make mistakes because we're all only human. Okay, so yeah. That is your message for today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you did find that reading beneficial for you, especially as well, Pisces, with you being on a brand new channel as well. It really is gonna need a lot of support, and the way to do that is if you interact with your readings on your own channel. Okay, it's genuinely gonna help to uplift these readings and push them out to other people who are gonna need them as well, but also it's really good to support your own channel as well. But yeah, for personal readings, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com, and any information that you need about any of my YouTube channels, my Patreon page, personal readings, literally anything that you need, it's going to be in my description box and in my pinned comment below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.